What was our takeaway on that, guys?
Stay focused.
Stay focused.
Stay focused.
What was that?
Stay focused 100% of the time.
We're missing 100%.
You guys are arguing about this, saying that's good. Who's gonna go first? Well, you both got yes, 100%. And how did we relate that back to our trucks leaving the shops?
Staying focused during the job, making sure everything's completed 100%.
That's right. So 100%. So our trucks go out,
100%.
100%. Right. You can yell in here. We're allowed to yell in here. Okay. What can we take away for a win from yesterday?
Fixed the roof sensor. It
Okay.
was written up, but it was still repaired.
Roof sensor.
Yeah. Needed adjustment. Just kept saying the roof was closed when it was open. Open, sir.
And if we didn't fix that, what could I have done for us?
That could have caused like garbage on top of the roof if it was actually closed.
So the pump coverage on the roof, right?
No, obviously.
There was also the riding step that.
Oh, right, yeah. I thought that before I even started my shift.
Riding step?
On 311, 180. Just following him in. Weld was broken and stuff was
Was on what unit?
311, 180.
180. What if we wouldn't have caught that? What could that have caused?
It caused,
Would have fallen off on
could have fallen off, could have, driver, helper could have fell off the step too. Hurt himself.
Yeah.
Do we still use this stuff when?
Well, I
we
think
take
Rocket,
it out
I think
for
Rocket
snow?
was using it when he was throwing.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. I wasn't sure if we still use it or not, but.
So we prevented
injury.
injury. What else that if that stuff would have come flying off? What else could that cause?
Accident.
Accident. Yeah, so great catch on that. Okay. So today I wrote on the board work order. Well, I wrote process, work order. Work order, process, work order. So I have a piece of paper and some tape. Do we all know what that means?
Means we're gonna write down the process of the work order.
You get to write down some numbers, right? Okay, so Paul's gonna give me a hand here.
There's a cork board right there.
Yeah.
We're gonna use this board. So we're gonna get, you're each gonna get a highlighter, okay? You want pink? Is that all right?
No, it's
Is
okay.
that okay?
Yes.
All right.
Extend it.
Okay. Each gonna get a marker. You get to pick what color, because I gave you the pink marker. What color do you want for a marker?
It's okay.
No, I need you to have a marker too.
Oh, marker here.
Yes. All right. We're getting real high tech today. We got two of them.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna hand you DVR for last one. Okay, so Mitch, you come into work today. I've assigned you a PM. The boss assigned me another PM. I gotta do another service. The truck's not back yet. Truck gets back, he's got to write up. But we've already got the work order made up to the PM. Okay? So I want you to come up here. How are you going to add that job to the PM?
Add the job to the PM or
Yeah.
the work line.
Oh, sorry, the work line, right? This, you're going to add a work line to your PM, right? Not to your DVR.
You put repair in. I couldn't tell you the job code, but you put it under as use this one. Repair work line.
Okay.
I tell you the job code. Job code.
Does everybody agree with that?
It's okay to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Should we inspect first?
This inspected work too.
Okay.
Well, it says hopper light broken.
Oh, hopper.
Okay, so
Oh.
you can just put tabs here, we don't have to.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
You don't have to
So I'll
write
do
it.
inspect first, too.
Inspect first, okay.
Six.
No,
No, on a non-PM.
Oh,
Should be a non-PM, correct?
is it?
I wouldn't put it as 5 because he didn't say inspect light on the beaver.
Should that be a 2?
either I go with 2 or 6.
But you're not, you haven't even started the PM yet, right?
If the PM is there, is that PM exist or no?
PM's there, yeah?
Is there. So that PM is 6 or A, you know, is a PMA. So basically it's there, so you can put different line on it, under that, 6 or 2 or 5. That's what I do.
6 or 2 or
5,
5.
yeah.
So would that be a 5 because written on DVR?
I guess so.
Well, inspection is because he wanna do an extra job, so it's not something driver asking for it. So he put 6 or 2, you know? That's what I do.
Okay. So that's on a DVIR.
So would 5 be the most correct?
If it is a digger, then we put 5.
Right. So if it's, say that again.
5. If it's digger, we put 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So?
5.
5. We change that to 5?
I try to.
Okay. Right. So the 5, because the driver found it, right?
Yeah,
Right. Now, if we were to find a job on the PM,
That'd be 6.
then it'd be a what?
6.
A 6. Right.
Not a PM.
Right. That wasn't written up on the DVR.
Yeah.
Okay. So does everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you highlight on that DVIR what was wrong with that DVIR from last night? That's pretty good. So we don't have a check mark here, right, for the repair being done. We wrote fixed. We don't have a work order number. We don't have a name, right?
Yeah.
So if we were doing the PM and we just decided, I can do that real quick. I don't even need to make up a job. Would that be correct?
Nope.
No?
Nope. Make a job line.
Why do we make a job line for it?
Sure that the work's been done.
You sure the work's been done? Okay. So if we just do this job on the PM, what's that gonna do to our board?
Messes with the SRT time. SRT time.
SRT time, right. So if our SRT times are off, what else might that do?
That's for the numbers.
Mess with our numbers, right? Okay? So, is that a process? Okay. You're on the landline, thank you. Thank you very much.
Out of mine.
Did a great job.
Thanks.
Yeah, you did a great job.
How long do we have to keep the DVRs for?
Month.
How long do you think we have to keep the DVIRs for?
I know the answer, I'm just.
Are we
I'm
talking
putting it out
just
there.
in file? Like, I know we file them every month, but I couldn't tell you how long a company's supposed to keep DVR for. Cause I know
Is
that
it
goes
not-
into a storage and then,
Right.
God,
Is it not
that's
1
out of my
year-
hands.
1 year on site and 2 years of an offsite? Is that close? In the ballpark?
You're in the ball.
And why?
For audit.
For audit, to show that we did the work, so if we
Yeah.
don't do the work, did we do the work? Something
Great point.
happens. That's, for compliance reasons, it's very important.
It's a great point. Do I volunteer for the next one?
I guess I can go. I don't know what. Well, mine would be totally different because this is my area.
Okay.
So,
So-
it'd be- so mine wouldn't go under.
You can just go under here. This says say, just do your job code under here. I don't have enough paper.
What would that job code be?
Yeah, change spots, you guys.
So Jason has DVIR. What's your DVIR say?
The writing step needs to be welded.
Writing stuff needs to be welded.
Yeah.
Okay.
So. What is that? 21. What's the code for trailer body again?
Don't. Whatever the computer says.
Yeah, I can't
That's
remember what it
it's
says
okay.
because
It's
I
alright.
do it. So, well, first off would be the inspect. Step. What's that? Would be actually work in progress for mine. Reason. I only use W. So what are,
Right, cause,
what's,
yeah.
cause that's major repair, but what would be
So can we help Jason
for
out?
under inspect? Would I go
So-
under the 6 or?
I'd say 5 if it's on the Deaver.
Yell it out.
5 on the Deaver.
Okay.
It's not a DVIR, it's
5.
Fine,
Yeah.
Priority, that always goes as,
yeah. Broken is one.
One major.
so one so one priority one, what does that mean?
Major.
Major,
Major. Take the truck out of service.
take the truck out of service. Right.
and then it would be that again, and then, repair. Step. Slash install. Job reason goes to W. And I'll just say 1 hour dependent. And priority goes to,
One.
That's it, keep it.
it stays at 1?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're doing the work right.
Okay, so does everybody agree with that?
Yeah.
I know they have a option for FET/weld. I may put
That's
it under
the,
that.
I think that's that code 21 that I was talking
Yeah.
about.
So either repair or weld.
So Jason's a welder, right? So, I mean, he's on a department work order for
Yeah.
the night. So we gotta give Jason, you know, we're all gonna help him out, right? But still on the DVR, right? Still a 5. Okay. So anything on a DVR is a number,
5.
Oh, okay.
alright? So you can change that to a 5.
Could that be argued by a 0? Abuse?
It could be, if it was abuse.
Well, that would have to be depending on what the inspection says, I
That's
guess.
fair. I guess you'd still have a 5 in there. for
So-
inspection.
If you inspected it, you deemed it as
Abuse.
abuse,
You'd have to make a separate work or a separate line as a 0.
what would my job reason be?
0.
0.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Highlight on to me that DVIR, and what do you find wrong with it?
Nothing wrong with it.
Considering I don't fill them out.
Yes, I know. Mitch, want to give,
Yeah.
Oh, is it really? Oh, okay.
It's okay. It's alright.
All good?
I thought they had to sign out when they were done it.
No, they get it the
Handed
next, they get it the next day and then they sign it.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Here's the DVIR.
Cool.
Missing a check mark. Missing a work order. What else are you missing?
Cause and correction.
The work order number,
Yeah.
the name of, the last name.
Right. So I'm looking at this. Give us a few minutes. Or-
Yeah, I'm just looking for a pail of oil if it's coming or not. Okay.
So I'm looking at this. Do I know it's been fixed?
On the road. Fixed.
Fixed.
It's fixed.
What am I missing that I need?
The
You
work
need
order
to
that was
know?
fixed on.
Yeah.
That's partially my fault because I'm on department as well.
Okay.
Or I did it under department because I just did it quick.
Nobody's fault. We're just
Yeah.
we're
No,
learning,
but
right?
like I've got 50%, that particular
Yeah.
one is 50% mine, I didn't relay the proper information to let DVIR.
We're learning, right? So we're learning.
Yeah.
So how do I know it's fixed?
I wrote down on it fixed. It's fixed.
What else might you do that I can see that it's fixed?
What else? Maybe including a picture there.
Pictures are great. What else?
More detail
More detail. Where?
in the description, like, in the comments, sorry. Instead of saying fixed, could say writing step welded or
Okay.
repaired.
What's the second item that's highlighted?
We're talking about
What
the
name?
yeah, the tech name there. Put a check.
Oh, the check mark.
That's the first one. What's the
Is
second one?
it a box there? Yeah, there's a box there.
Okay. What's the second one
The second one.
that's
The
highlighted?
repair of these.
Work order number.
What?
Work order
We said
number.
that's-
What?
I thought someone said work order already.
You did.
Did ya?
Yeah, we said.
That's why I wasn't seeing it.
Oh.
Because then I said there's no work order, but I did it under a department work order.
Yeah. But I
Which
assume
falls-
department has a work order
Right,
number.
and I said
Okay.
that falls on my
Yeah.
side because I didn't relay.
Right.
Sorry, that threw me off right there, because I heard work order more than once.
So we need to ensure we have a work order. Why do we need to ensure this is not a work order?
Because then you can trace it back if something happens. Trace it back if something happens.
Right. Trace it back if something happens.
Proof that the work's been done.
Prove that the work's been done. Account for
Time.
time. Right. So would we say that falls under?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
I'd say so. Okay. What are we learning so far?
Complete your DVIRs.
What numbers is the DVR?
Right?
Number 5. Number 5. All right, Sammy, you're up.
Okay. I'm up here.
You're up.
It says, need to add 2 to 3 liter coolant.
Okay.
So it means the reservoir is low in the coolant. So I just make a work order for adding a coolant. So I'm gonna make,
Please go under here.
yeah, I don't know the code, I think is,
It's okay.
is adjust
We all depend on the computer, right?
coolant.
Click and go.
So lifeline, man.
This coolant and here description I put add coolant to reservoir. And here location and I got status and I make it 5. I make put 2 here. No, for time I put probably half an hour to go air up truck and come back. So and this is going to be 2. because 2-3 liter, even if I don't fill it up, it doesn't harm. That's why driver says. Yeah.
Okay, everybody agree with that?
I don't know when you're gonna inspect.
What are you gonna inspect? I know all Mac using coolant, burn coolant. So if it was lower, like yesterday, like he was doing a PM, I saw the coolant reservoir is totally empty. I said, look, the coolant is empty, the reservoir. So make sure pressurize it and test it. So he find out the radiator leaking. So that's but when the driver write down to 3 liter, even sometimes doesn't need 2 liter because he doesn't see it in the sight glass. So just add up 1 liter and go up. And that's all Mac free. All CNG engine they consume coolant. They eat it up. Yeah.
So how can we track that?
Track what?
How much coolant we're topping it up?
Well, I'm gonna charge it out. Like
In the next section.
Okay.
in a part, yeah, we have to charge it out. How much coolant they add up? Yeah. 1 liter, 2 liter usually.
Okay.
Then we can track it.
All right. So how much do we add?
How much we add here? The job code was coolant, and description was adjust coolant, and part was coolant.